Okay, here we go. Are we up? Same time, same station, same voices, same people. I'm at work, but what do you guys do? I don't get this. Hi, let's get up and running here. Last night a new video up, so one obligation out of the way. The next obligation steps in to take its place. Okay, make sure everybody knows what's going on here today. It's going to be a very short stream here today. It's 8 o'clock for me now. It's 8:03 for me now. I have a print party reservation at 8:30. And people are probably early. They might get here at 8:20, 8:15, 8:25. I don't know. And as soon as the people come up the stairs, that's it. I've got to bang, shut the stream down and go. So there'll be no long goodbye or anything today. Just I have to get out of here. So can you double check the audio setup? Only getting left channel. That's interesting you mentioned that, because when I did my video yesterday with this same microphone, I only got the left channel. I had to go back and fix it. So maybe my mic has a problem. It could be it's time for a new mic. And or mic cable. Thank you for notifying me about that. I was thinking last night maybe I hadn't plugged it in far enough, but it was plugged in. Now it's on both sides. Where's the plug? Which one? This one? Or when I talk the microphone itself? Just a minute. Are we okay? It went back to mono left. It's that plug, but the issue has returned. It's a little loose now. Okay, I'll investigate later. Thank you. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, whatever. So, okay, I'll replace the cable first, and then I'll try replacing the mic, whatever. Just one step at a time. I don't know if anybody's figured it out. I guess it's pretty obvious what I'm doing here. This is the next pair of prints for the Patreon. So Patreon subscribers, or whatever you call it, for the Patreons. Things come around fast, and it's time for 2 more. And all our other carvers are busy, so I'm the guy in the hot seat. So when everybody else is too busy to do something, it's it automatically becomes my job. So. At least I got the next video done. That video up last night up to YouTube. So if anybody hasn't seen that yet, there's a new video there now. It's the one I recorded with printer Kubota-san a couple of weeks ago. With Kubota-san, it's going step by step, you know. I recorded one with him, it'll be 2 years ago. It was when I did the proofing for the, which print was it? Final Fantasy print, I think. At that time, he would only let me shoot his hands, no face, nothing that would identify him, no long views of the workshop, no nothing. Because these people just don't understand the internet. They're sort of, everybody reads newspaper stories about the internet. Oh my God, it's some horrible thing. It's evil. So they don't know, But bit by bit, we're getting him convinced. And this time he allowed me to shoot identifiable parts. So I got a view of him sitting at the workbench, and I could see his face now and then. But he wouldn't talk. He wouldn't do an interview. He wouldn't sit looking at the camera. Maybe next time we'll get this step by step. Because he's got stories. My God, has he got stories. He's one of the last ones left from the post-war generation. All the pre-war guys are gone now. There's nobody left from that who can talk anyway. But Kubota-san now, he's 70-something, and he's one of the last guys who was in his prime during the ukiyo-e boom in the 1970s and 80s. Well, he was young in the 1960s and 70s. But he was part of it. He's one of the last people around who can tell about those days. And he's got stories. He just chats and chats and chats, but so far he won't let us put the camera on. So he's worried there's something he says, somebody might think it's an insult or whatever, so. We are carving a flask in front of my flask. The design, it's the same designer. I know last year I asked friend John Amos over in Georgia. He's a printmaking professor at one of the universities in Georgia. I forget the name. Maybe it's the University of Georgia. I don't remember. He was here last year. I know he used the printing room upstairs for a month or so to do some practice and work. And he did our two Patreon chibi designs last year, and I asked him again this year. So it's kind of a follow-on. Last year he showed a printer and then a garden scene. And this year we have the carver and another garden scene. Not quite sure what we'll do next time around. We'll think about it at that time. Last time there was a bit of a, what is it, a meta image, you know, the print had a print inside it. This time there's nothing like that, but here we are. I'm carving the flask, sitting in front of my flask, so. That's what happens when you make prints. The topic is printmaking. How's our time? 8:15. No idea when the customers are going to come. They have an 8:30 print party, so I didn't specifically tell them be late or be early or whatever. So, and I've just left the front door unlocked. So, but again, as soon as they get here, that's it. As soon as we hear that doorbell, I'll be out of here. So, thank you very much for your patience today. Today's Sunday, tomorrow Monday. I'll be back here tomorrow morning carving this and or the Great Wave Little Print, one of the other two. Okay, let's get some of these edges here. Print parties today, there's going to be 4 of them. It's pretty much booked out. I think it's 4 people in the first one, then 4, 4, and 3, I think, in the rest. Our calendar now is filling up rapidly there. The next couple of weeks there's almost no spaces available. And I think yesterday we had 8 or 9 reservations coming in for over the next, for periods of April or May or whatever. So it's clear we're going to be sold out very soon now. We're going to be sold out for pretty much the whole cherry season. Anybody who wants to drop in party or who wants a last minute party is pretty much going to be out of luck. You know? So what they're doing is people are writing in and asking us, can you do it outside of the normal party times? You know, like today, 8:30 or whatever. I said yes this time. There's a letter from my daughter. Wow. Email from my daughter. What's that occasion? I better check that, see what's going on here. So that reminds me, the note from my daughter here reminds me, we found out last night that the Ukiyo-e Heroes documentary that was made about us a year or so ago, a couple of years ago, a few years ago, it's showing on NHK TV in a couple of days. It's March 29th, and it's going to be on the educational TV channel here in Japan. Prime time, not 1:50 in the morning. I have no idea. We didn't even know. The producers of the documentary didn't even tell us about this. One of the staff members, his mother, saw it in the schedule listing and wrote to her son, like, what's going on? What's going on here? And he asked me, and I'm like, I didn't know. Nobody told me. I write to Jed. Jed says, no, the guy didn't tell me. What's going on? So we have no idea. The production company who made the video, remember, we don't own it. It's nothing about our property. So the production company who made it has been trying to sell it all over the place. And they've got a 50-minute version, it seems. The real documentary is 90 minutes long. They've compressed it to 50 minutes. And it's on NHK TV in the middle of the night on the educational channel. I have no idea. Maybe they're scared about copyright and they don't want Nintendo to see it or something. I have no idea. Anyway, so it'll be the morning of the 29th. This is Japan time. The morning of March 29th, 1:50 to 2:40. And some people over in North America actually get NHK TV. It's through their cable TV or something. So and that means middle of the night here means it's in the middle of the day over there. So take a note of the times. March 29th, NHK Educational Channel, 1:50 to 2:40 Japan time. Somebody got a link here to it or something? Oh, that's the documentary link on Amazon. Yeah, so that's the full version on Amazon, I guess. And this is some kind of trimmed version or whatever. And the Bangumihyo, what's it called in English? The program schedule guide shows the double bilingual mark, so it's presumably in English and or Japanese. So. If it's in Japanese, it means they've dubbed it, because we did it in English. We didn't record anything in Japanese. We recorded the whole thing in English. I didn't speak any Japanese to the camera. So they've either got a voiceover or something. I don't know what they've done. There's the doorbell. I guess that's it. There's my party guests. So that's it. I'm out of here, gang. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same station. Good morning. Okay, guys. Sorry. See you later. Morning. All right, just a sec. I'm on the way. Hang on. Bye-bye, guys. Bye now.